name is Bridget Stuckling. I'm with the Sustainability Division of Salt Lake City. I manage the Green City Growers program, which is the program that initiates city community gardens like this on city-owned property in partnership with Wasatch Community Gardens. So we have a great program here today. We are going to hear from the mayor first, followed by Jeramy Lund with the Community Foundation of Utah, Ashley Patterson with Wasatch Community Gardens, and James Wolf, one of the amazing gardeners here that really brought this project together. So with that, I'll turn it over to Mayor Becker. Thanks for coming.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you all for coming here, and especially thank you to the neighborhood and everyone who has been involved in developing this community garden. As I know all of you know who are here, that we have been committed in this city really for quite some time, but fortunately it keeps building momentum to having a livable, sustainable community and city, and one that really provides the support in any way we can with the community and really within the community to move in a direction where we are more sustainable. And really at the heart of that, I've got to say, is community gardening and is supporting urban agriculture in a whole variety of ways. Today, of course, we're here to dedicate the Popperton Plots. It's the first community garden to open under our expanded Green City Growers program. And this program grew out of recognizing that we have so many public spaces that are owned by Salt Lake City that could be available for community gardening. And this is really the first step in what we hope will be many uses of city property where we can really provide support for a lot more community gardening. The award for this garden came as a result of a $50,000 grant in some funds to support the development of 2 community gardens. It included $25,000 from a local sustainability matching fund, Partners for Places project for the Funders Network for Smart Growth and Livable Communities. It also a $25,000 grant came from the Community Foundation of Utah. And any of you who aren't aware of the Community Foundation of Utah will be hearing shortly from Jeramy Lund with the Community Foundation. But it is really this incredible enterprise that started among a whole array of nonprofits to come together and work together to increase our nonprofit opportunities in the city and contributions in the city. We know that community gardening and gardening as a whole is one of the fastest growing. Hi, is that for me? All right, that makes my day. Thank you. I'm actually one of those people who actually even loves the smell of marigolds too, so thank you for that. But we know that community gardening is one of the fastest growing outdoor activities, and it's healthy in so many ways. So it does wonders for us, whether it's getting us outdoors more, getting us better connected to the ground and the waters and the fruits and vegetables that sustain us, or whether it's helping support, as is the case with this garden, the community by providing a lot of fresh produce. This recent interest we've seen in Salt Lake City has obviously been increasing over time, and we're just finding increasing ways, I think, to provide for a lot more community gardening in the city. And it's largely because of the really incredible partnerships that we've had, really led by Wasatch Community Gardens. And Ashley Patterson is here to speak on behalf of Wasatch Community Gardens, but everything from portable gardens on properties the city owns where we know ultimately they'll be put into a more permanent long-term use for development. We've been working on using a lot of those spaces around the city, but also just finding properties all over the city that are amenable to support neighborhood gardens and community gardens. So I'm really pleased to, of course, be part of this, and I've particularly happy on behalf of the city that this garden is really going to go a long ways to providing another big step, I think, in supporting urban agriculture in our city. We have 6 additional parcels that are currently available for community garden development, so invite you to contact us in our sustainability division. We've got Bridget here, Vicki Bennett is here, and maybe others as well from our sustainability division. You can go on our website and find that contact information. So thanks for getting this going. Thanks for everybody who's working in the garden and contributing to our community gardening. And now going to turn the time over, I think, to Jeramy next. And while I'm here, since I've started, Stan Penfold, who's our Salt Lake District 3 representative from this area and is a master gardener, so you can ask him for any advice you want on community gardening as well. Anyway, thank you all for being here today.
Thank you, Mayor. I am Jeramy Lund. I am the board chair for the Community Foundation of Utah. The Community Foundation of Utah was founded to help facilitate and grow philanthropy in the state of Utah. And what's really awesome about this project for us is it accomplishes those goals by combining a national funder, and that's the local sustainability matching fund from the Funders Network, together with our own, the Community Foundation of Utah's own Natural Heritage Fund, which is comprised of several local donors that care about sustainability that fund together to help projects out, together with Salt Lake Sustainability Department, and together with Wasatch Community Gardens to help build the local philanthropic ecosystem. This is going to support one of two gardens, one of which you're standing in today in Salt Lake County. And the thing I really like about this analogy is, a community garden helps grow the community ecosystem by providing sustainability goals like recreation and open space, healthy food access, which is a huge need in this community and every community, as well as really taking care of community building. And that allows any community to help overcome obstacles as they come up, as well as take advantage of opportunities like this to do something really nice for their community. So the Community Foundation of Utah would like to thank the Funders Network, Salt Lake City, Wasatch Community Gardens, and the local community here, all the boots on the ground that really made this project a reality. Thank you very much.
Hi everybody, my name is Ashley Patterson. I'm the Executive Director of Wasatch Community Gardens, and we serve Salt Lake County with a mission to empower people of all ages and incomes to grow and eat healthy, organic, local food. And we do that in 2 ways. We have education programs where we work with kids and adults on how to grow, preserve, and prepare healthy and local food. And we also have our community garden program. We're currently supporting 31 community gardens throughout the county. And this garden is our newest garden. It is in partnership with Salt Lake City's Division of Sustainability as well as their open space program. And we call that partnership the Green City Growers Program. It's really exciting, I think, to be able to take a piece of ground in 1 year and turn it into what you see behind me here. As we've heard before, Salt Lake City has 6 additional parcels that they have set aside for potential community garden use. So feel free to contact either us at wasatchgardens.org or the Salt Lake City Sustainability Division if you'd like more information on those parcels. This is a really exciting project because the people in this neighborhood have really wanted to start a community garden for many, many years. And so we had this really great opportunity to work with such a dedicated and passionate group of gardeners, and I think you're going to hear from one of the ringleaders here in a second. But it's a culmination not only of their dreams, but it also provides a significant source of fresh food for all of the families that are involved here. And it's really a pleasure for Wasatch Community Gardens to work with not only such a great and passionate group of gardeners, but also Salt Lake City Sustainability and the Community Foundation of Utah. So thanks very much.
My name is James Wolf. I'm the garden steward here at the Popperton Plots Garden, and I'm also a gardener here. I'm an Avenues resident, and I was really excited to have the opportunity to come up here and garden. When I first drove by here, before we broke ground, I couldn't figure out where we were going to do this. And as we got closer, I was really excited because it's quite a large piece of property. I don't have a lot of room to garden in my own at my own house, so a lot of our gardeners here have apartments or don't have room to garden in their own houses like myself. So this really has been a nice project to grow food and sense of community. I've met a lot of really just awesome Avenues residents, and we also have residents that don't live in the Avenues here that have been growing food. And we've had a lot of funders and just a large group of support from the community and from just the neighborhood. A couple people I'd like to thank and our donors, and that's the Community Foundation of Utah, Partners for Places, and Salt Lake City Corporation, Slow Food Utah, and our Greater Avenues Community Council. I'd also like to thank Mayor Becker for coming today and christening our garden for us, and the Salt Lake City Council, Salt Lake City Parks Department, the Office of Sustainability, the Community Foundation of Utah, Partners for Places, the Green City Growers Program, and Wasatch Community Gardens and Jennifer Hamilton for helping us out, and the Greater Avenues Community Council Board, Marianne Wright and Michael Hughes. And we just had a group of University of Utah students come and help clean up our garden. I'd like to thank them. And also the Genesis Youth Center that built our nice shed here. It was pretty awesome. So thank you, and appreciate it.
My name is Stan Penfold. I'm the council representative for this area, District 3, and I've already fallen in love with this community garden with a view. It's one of the best views in the city. I do need to respond to Mayor Becker. Anyone who's a master gardener knows that just means at parties, people want to know how come their ficus trees are dropping all the leaves and why are there yellow spots in their lawn. Being a master gardener also means that it's important to be engaged in the community, and all master gardeners have a requirement actually to volunteer in the community, and these opportunities are what master gardening and all gardening is about. I just want to mention what others have already mentioned, this incredible partnership with Salt Lake City, the Community Foundation, the Wasatch Community Gardens, that has provided this space and this opportunity for a pretty amazing garden to spring up in a year. The Greater Avenues Community Council has been instrumental in making this happen, and other community councils in the city are also very engaged in community gardens in their neighborhoods. The real big picture for me is how do we reduce our need on moving food expensively across the country when we have the ability to grow food for ourselves right here. And this sort of getting back to gardening and eating out of our own yards and our own neighborhoods is a critical part of everything from sustainability, air quality, reduction in consumption of petroleum. It makes a huge difference when we look at the resources that are available to us right here in our community. And it's really great food. I love the smell of basil in the garden. So I hope someone's willing to share their basil today. Yeah, I guess see someone else. Okay. Again, it's because of the wonderful people here that made this happen, and there are so many involved. They all did an amazing job. Thank you all.
Thank you, Councilmember Penfold. So now the Avenues Popperton Plots Community Garden would like to present a basket of vegetables to, actually, it's going to be donated to the Road Home in the name of Mayor Becker and Jeramy Lund because of the great support we've had in this city. And so if you folks want to come up, and Mayor Becker and Jeremy, if you want to come up here and receive the baskets of vegetables. And then we also have a plaque that's dedicating the community garden today on August 22nd, 2014, in recognition of our sponsors and the help from the City, Wasatch Community Gardens, the Community Foundation, and Partners for Place. So thanks for coming today, and we can turn over to Q&A right after this.